What is up, my friends? It's Lloyd with Iron Dog Journey. Just sharing some thoughts while I'm eating my salad at lunch. It finally happened. I got kind of caught up in the doom scrolling. I'm sure the eating will be good for the video. It's a good idea. Anyway, so I've been thinking, I'm not finishing projects. I have a lot of projects, like photo projects. And my whole challenge for the 100 days isn't just burpees, it's mind, body, soul. I'm trying to take control of my life, trying to become the best person that I can. And I'm gonna hold off on the salad. It's a pretty good salad. It's got chicken and cottage cheese. It's good stuff. Anyway, I've been spending too much time on social media, and so I gave it some good thought. And I think what I'm gonna do to help myself out is I'm going to get rid of Facebook and Instagram, and I'm going to keep YouTube, but I'm going to limit my interaction with YouTube. And I'm going to keep YouTube because I want to keep putting my videos on the channel, and I want to also check in with the people that I follow on YouTube, just to see how everybody's doing and cheer them on, etc. But I have a lot of other things that I need to concentrate on. I've got a lot of cool projects, and being a photographer and cinematographer, I have a lot of things that I'm working on, and I've put them on the back burner for a long time. And the crazy thing is, in my real life, I don't have a huge social network. Surprisingly, I've struggled with connecting with people my whole life, and I used to be really, really shy, and I'm not shy anymore for the most part. I get there sometimes, but for the most part I'm not shy anymore. I just don't relate to people, I guess. I don't honestly know what the deal is, but that's one of the things I want to focus on, because I think I can do better than what I'm doing now. I think I want to fill my time more with creating video, creating photos, reading, writing. There's a book that I've been meaning to write for a really long time, and like I said, I find myself just doom scrolling. I find myself wasting just copious amounts of time, and I'm enjoying my my physical challenge. I've been doing really well with that, but I'm just really lacking in a lot of other areas. So, and again, I'm just sharing my thoughts here. I think that'll be a part of my channel. It's always meant to be a part of my channel. My channel isn't an exercise channel. It's just about me trying to become a better person. So I'm gonna share my thoughts, and I write endlessly. I get all these ideas in my head, and I write. I write in my journal. I write. I'll get out a Google Docs page and I'll just write, page after page of theories and philosophy and things that I enjoy. It's just part of what I do. I've always done that, and I love creating. I love making art. I'm an artist in so many ways. I love to, like I said, take photos, create videos, music videos, shoot models, I write books, I draw. There's a zillion things that I like to do, basically anything creative. I'm in the process of collecting some things to make a big dragon that's going to go on the wall at my house. I'm gonna have my 4-year-old daughter help me with that. I think she's going to really get a kick out of that. But again, when I have free time, I find myself just tired, and I just feel like scrolling, and it seems innocent until you realize that that's all you do, is you just mindlessly scroll, and it doesn't pay off, because what I figure out is I find myself comparing myself a lot. I compare myself to others. I mean, everybody seems to be doing better than I am, because obviously those are the channels that you follow. You follow people that are doing cool things, and even the small channels, everybody's doing so well. And don't get me wrong, I think that's amazing, and I love to support people. But the more you do it, everybody has advice. Everybody has all the answers. It's obviously it's not necessarily real, but that's what it seems like. Every video out there is another tutorial on how to do everything. And I used to feel pretty comfortable, being really good at photography and creating really cool videos. And now I just feel like I'm the amateur watching everybody else, and I'm like, what the hell happened? And I realized what happened is I just stepped back. I just stepped back and decided to be an observer instead of a participant, or even being competing. I used to really enjoy the challenge of creating stuff and pushing my limits. Now I just feel like I watch everybody else creating all these amazing things and living these amazing lives, and everybody travels the world, and everybody has an ocean view, and I'm like, and I'm over here just kind of like doing the day-to-day. I go to work, and I go to work and I do my job, and I go home and I scroll, and I'm like, what are you doing? What the hell are you doing? So in an effort to take that back, in an effort to take my life back, I think I need to explore some of these subjects, like, who am I as an artist? Who am I as a philosopher? Where am I at spiritually, mentally? What do I want to contribute to the people around me, to myself, to the world, other than just be an observer, sitting in the stands, watching other people live. I mean, I don't feel like that's not the way to do it. For me, for other people, hey, do whatever you do. But for me, I think I can offer more. So I think that's basically where I'm at. I'm going to step back from technology just a little bit, and see what else I can accomplish. I don't have specific goals quite yet. God knows I've seen enough videos about being bored and letting yourself be bored, and just embracing being bored and whatnot, and I think I used to be really good at that. I mean, I grew up in a time when we didn't have the internet and we didn't have social media, and when I was bored, I'd start doing art, and I'd start creating things, or I'd go on a walk or a run, or I'd do something with my time. And now I find myself just sitting there doing nothing, and my phone is always with me, and I'm always scrolling, and I'm always wasting time. And like I said, I like the community aspect of YouTube. I like supporting other people. I absolutely love seeing people taking their lives back and doing things. But I feel like I'm just getting lost in what I'm trying to accomplish here. And I think I lose track of what I am trying to accomplish, And I see my bigger life goals not coming to fruition, I've got some pretty big dreams that I put on the back burner. When I was in Los Angeles for so many years, I mean, I was pursuing being the best of the best of the best, photographer, and I did pretty well. And then through a series of crazy life circumstances, things changed and life moved on, and I kind of set a lot of those things aside, and I haven't gotten back to where I need to be. So I think it's time. I think it's time for me to do that. And this is some thoughts that I've had for a while, but I'm basically just making this video as kind of a, I'm just trying to gather my thoughts, really. It's kind of like a video journal, I suppose, video diary, whatever you want to call it. And I think I want to kind of do this kind of thing on a regular basis and try to figure out, you know, what it means to me to put social media on the back burner without completely deleting it. And that's the crazy part, you know, like you play mental games with yourself and you start telling yourself that you need it, and you know, what about this and what about that, and you know, all your social connections, you need them. And I'm like, but the more I think about it, I'm like, but I don't really have those. That's the crazy thing, you know. In fact, the lack of social connections makes me feel more disconnected. You know, and ironically, I think, well, I'm pretty sure, you know, even on YouTube, let's face it, if I didn't comment, you know, and follow other people on a regular basis, I'd have pretty much nothing. My channel would go to nothing, you know. I mean, I appreciate the heck out of people who support me. I really, really, really do. But I really think that if I just posted videos and didn't interact with other people, it would just go away. And that's fine. I mean, I get it. I get it. That's how social networks work. You know, you connect, they connect. I totally get that. But sometimes in this social game that I've never really learned, since I was a kid, I never learned it. It feels like you have to do a lot of work to get little results. And sometimes it feels like you do most of the work. And that's frustrating. And I know, and obviously it's not just YouTube, it's my entire life. It's like, I realize when I put in the work, it's there, but as soon as I step back, there's nobody there. And I think it's just wasting a lot of my time. So, at any rate, without wanting to repeat myself a bunch of times here, I think I just want to share that, and that's pretty much it. For whoever watches this or, you know, can appreciate what I'm saying, I appreciate you watching it. I'll develop this more as I go. Obviously, I'm going to keep doing my fitness and my workouts, and nothing changes. But I'm going to try to step back from social media a bit and see what else I could do with my time. I think I could do better with my time. But I appreciate you watching if you are watching, and I hope whatever I said you don't get the wrong idea. I appreciate everybody and their journey, and I appreciate the support, and I want to keep supporting people. I think I just need to find the rest of my challenge here, you know. I don't want it to be a superficial exercise challenge. It's got to be mental as well as physical, so, and spiritual as well. I keep saying, you know, part of my challenge was to meditate and read books, and I've done terrible with both of those. So I'm going to get back to that as well. But all right, guys, well, that's all I got to say in this. If you are watching, thank you so much for watching, and I'll keep you posted. All right, thanks.